president to resign are continuing to grow. A counter-protest was also being led by an Israeli Columbia professor, Shrai Davide. He was denied entry to campus. He tried to lead protesters past the gates, and his fellow colleagues would not let him through. Police officers said that he wasn't allowed on campus because they were not able to guarantee his safety should he step foot past those gates. Now, if you want to take a listen to just some of the chants these protesters are saying, one of which involves saying they want to kill Israeli soldiers.
Columbia University right now is denying.
Prominent Jewish leaders like that professor are now warning students that it's not safe to be on campus, Jewish students. Bob, Katrina.
All right, Christina, thank you so much. Just incredible that this continues. And we're going to bring in our friend, distinguished professor at Troy University and Columbia alum, Thane Rosenbaum. Thane, great to have you with us. Unfortunately, not under these circumstances. We obviously see, as to Christina's report, that the protests at Columbia continue. They seem to be getting worse with virtual classes now being held. We also know that at other institutions such as Yale, there have been multiple arrests, over 40 so far. We know that Harvard Yard is closed at least until Friday. Your reaction to what we're witnessing?
Well, Nina, was that 116th Street and Broadway, or was that Tehran? Because it looked a lot like Tehran to me. Look, I think we've reached the point where the students have forfeited their status as students. They have aligned themselves with Hamas and terrorists. We have anti-terrorism laws. They're saying we are Hamas. Death to America. They're burning flags, taking down American flags at Yale. They've already decided that what side of the debate they're on, and they don't understand what it means to be in a university. And if they're here on a student visa, it should be revoked and they should be deported. And they shouldn't just be arrested outside of campus. They're violating the rules within the campus. As you know, I'm a longtime law professor. I wrote a book on free speech. The First Amendment does not protect any of the things that they're doing. It's just that the universities are too cowardly to do something about it. And frankly, the professors, many of them should be stripped of their tenure. They're not academics anymore. They're recruiters for terrorism.
Well, that's just it, Thane. Let me jump in here.
There's no academic freedom for instigating a riot.
Let me ask you, how much of this is a result of what you just said, these professors, these tenured professors, several years of woke agenda seeping its way into the higher education system, then bang, this is it. This is what we have here in this country. And now you're seeing, we have tent cities popping up at Columbia universities and other Ivy League universities here. And this is the end result. Thane, any thoughts on that?
Bob, yeah, look, Bob, this is the Ivy League, right? The Ivy League. And none of those students can tell you what sea or what river they're chanting for. So obviously there's an enormous amount of ignorance that have been instigated by the faculties. And there's also a lot of anti-Semitism that has become acceptable, socially possible in this new cultural climate in which the anti-Semitism is excused if it's wrapped in Palestinian advocacy.
Thane, we thank you for coming on. I know it's hard for you probably to watch this kind of stuff happen at your university, any university here, but it looks like that's here to stay, at least for a while, until some serious change happens in this country. So we'll keep an eye on it.
Thank you both for calling attention to it. Newsmax has been all over this story, and we're very grateful.
Thank you so much, Thane. We appreciate it. And coming up over the weekend,